What's up, guys, girls? I wanted to make a video quick. I was thinking last night about all the complaints that I hear about different DJs from other wedding vendors and venues and photographers and everything. They always, I think they appreciate what I do, so they like to complain about other DJs who do it wrong. So I thought I'd let you guys know what I'm hearing the most from them, so you know not to do that. The first complaint that I hear, probably more than anything, is that they just really didn't do anything. And you already know my stance on that. You know, they show up, they get behind the DJ board, the DJ stand, what's it called? They get behind their board and they just kind of sit there. You know, they play on their phone. They don't really make eye contact with anybody. If somebody comes up and talks to them, they'll engage, but they don't actively get out there. And DJ booth, that's what it is. I knew that word. But they don't actually get out there and interact with anyone during the dance, during anything. They just play some music. You know, I call those the just push play DJs, and that's definitely not what we are. So the second thing that I hear the most often is that they're just really awkward or annoying or obnoxious on the microphone. There's a time and a place to be on the microphone. Obviously, we're interactive DJs. We want to be the MC. We want to have our voice be heard, be the voice of the wedding. But at the same time, if you're on the microphone being obnoxious, there is such a thing as too much time on the microphone. You should have a measurable result for every time that you're on the microphone. You know, what do you want to happen? You know, is it applause? Is it everyone to sit down? Is it shifting the attention and the focus to the people giving the speeches? Is it letting people know how they're going to get dismissed for the buffet? It's not getting on the microphone. There's so many announcements on the microphone that can just be done behind the scenes. For example, I'm constantly getting asked to do an announcement to get they're looking for somebody. Can we get the best man outside for a picture? Can we get the wedding party outside? And, you know, last resort, you can use the microphone if you really can't track them down. But get the best man, the maid of honor together to go track them down. If that announcement doesn't need to happen. You know, we're not there's a car in the parking lot with their lights on. Here's the license plate. That doesn't add anything to the wedding. It makes you sound like you should be working at a Kmart or something. Kmart still exists, right? Sure. The third thing I hear very often is that all the DJ played was rap and EDM, only modern music. You've heard me talk about how that's definitely the direction that this is going. You know, people, I think, want more of the quick hitters and the open format quick mixing, which we're working on as a company. I don't think we're there yet as an industry in this area, but we want to be ahead of the curve. But that doesn't mean only play modern stuff all night. You know, you want to make as many people happy at the same time as possible, and that's, you know, usually sets of music, 5 to 6 songs of one genre before you move on to the next one. You know, my format is usually oldies. Old people are there first, they leave first, make them happy, do some oldies, do 5 or 6 songs of user-friendly top 40 set, so then the party crowd knows you're not going to be playing oldies all night, and then into like rock, country if they want country, into more of another, probably like a slow dance to break it up, and then you're starting to get into more of the dance music, the top 40 stuff, the bangers, 10 o'clock's like gloves off time, 10:30, 11 o'clock for sure. 11 o'clock's a good time actually for like a sing-along set. But my point is, don't play just rap all night, or don't play just modern pop all night, or EDM. I know it's fun to play. It's really easy to beat match to. You just can't do it. People don't like it. They complain about it. Fourth complaint I hear actually is they're very obviously stoned. I hear that. I can't tell you how often I hear that. It's shocking to me how often I hear that. So yeah, don't be. And it makes your job harder. If the only time you should really have like a drink on the job is if the bride and groom offer you a drink, and even then, keep it back, tucked away. If you have a beer sitting out on by your deck, people might look at you like, oh, that DJ, he's just getting hammered up there, even if you're having a drink or two. at the request of the bride and the groom. So just keep it subtle if you're doing it, and don't be the stoned DJ. People know. Trust me, people know. And your energy level goes down. Why would you? That's the opposite of what we want. Number 5 is they're rude to the guests. Actually, when guests approach them, they were standoffish. I don't know. When they asked pretty simple questions that we could answer, find out the answer to. We want to be accommodating. We want the opposite of that. Especially, they say DJs are rude. I get this from couples a lot when I meet with them. It's like, yeah, we were at a wedding where the DJ was very rude. Anytime anybody would ask for requests, anytime anybody would request a song, they'd be like, yeah, no, I'm not. Sorry, not playing that. Or just, look at them like, why are you telling me how to do my job? You might be thinking that. It's okay. It's okay to think that. But remember the line, I've said it before, I'll say it another 1,000 times, is, yeah, I'll see what I can do. Or, hey, good idea, let me see what I can do. We're kind of running short on time. Or, yeah, we tried that a little bit earlier and it just wasn't really working, but I'm going to see if I can squeeze it back in. Make them seem like it's a good idea. That's kind of rule number 1 for anything. Make them feel like it's a good idea and it's their idea. When I'm meeting with couples, a lot of times they'll bring up points or events or things they want to do that I've done 100 times, but I make them think like it's a great idea and it's their idea. It's like, oh yeah, that is a good idea. Yeah, let's talk about that. Or yeah, I've done that before. That's a really good idea. It works really well. You want to flatter them, especially. And then when it comes to guests, just make them. Half of them are drunk. They're not going to remember anyway. Just be nice to them. So, and then the final one. And it's kind of all-encompassing in this whole thing is that they just didn't seem like they wanted to be there. Again, it kind of goes back to that first, they didn't really do anything. That when they really don't want to be there, it's you're packing up early. You're not engaged with what's going on at the wedding. You're not paying attention to the speeches. You're not dancing. I mean, just standing there is never okay, really. You're playing music for money here. Like, this is a fun job. Like, you should be back there. You should never be standing still. I mean, if you got the headphones on, you're beat matching. Move your head, move your body, sing along. Lip sync if you're not a good singer. Sing. Nobody's gonna hear you if you're a bad singer. Sing, like, be active and be. Like, you want to be there, even if there's only a handful of people left on the dance floor is towards the end of the night. You should behave the exact same way. I know if a lot of you are you're in your basement or your living room set up practicing. You got your laptop, you got your mixer, you're by yourself and you're having a hell of a time. You're probably having a great time. It's probably like the I hope nobody walks in and sees this type of time. So bring that exact energy to weddings and let them know that you are happy to be there. So that's all I have for you. I just wanted to put it out there before I forgot, and I'll keep making some videos. I'd like to do one every week, just to kind of put something out there for you. Let me know thoughts or if there's anything you want me to talk about or anything. So talk to you later.